everything that the Lord had communicated to them, they were able to reflect, able to meditate, able to recall. And having recalled and reflected, they felt the compulsion to share with others. My dear brothers and sisters, in today's first reading, taken from the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 11, verse 26, we come across an informative sentence. And it is said, it was at Antioch that the followers of Christ were called Christians. And why they were called Christians? How come? And the simple reason would be that they were filled with the power and the message of Christ. And because the people were filled with the power of Christ, which the Lord had shared with them through grace, and also the message, that message of Christ, which had been communicated to them by the apostles. So the people were filled with the power and the message of Christ. And if the people had become Christians, followers of Christ, it's precisely because of the apostles. And the apostles had experienced three important things which made them, which compelled them to go and share the good news with the people. The first important experience of the apostles had been what we call a God experience. That they had been with Christ, they had known Christ, they had witnessed to many of the events, the miracles the Lord had performed. They had listened to all that the Lord had communicated to them, and therefore they were ready to share the good news because of the God experience. And the second important thing which compelled them to go and share the good news was because of their knowledge of the good news. Everything that the Lord had communicated to them, they were able to reflect, able to meditate, able to recall. And having recalled and reflected, they felt the compulsion to share with others. And the third important reason why the apostles felt the need to share with others was the faith in the Lord, conviction in the Lord, and the faith and conviction in the good news. And therefore, with the faith and conviction, they went from far and wide, wherever it was possible to share and speak and preach about Christ. They felt the compulsion to share the good news with others. And having heard the good news of Christ, the people were drawn to Christ. And they accepted Christ, they accepted His message, and they received the grace. And as I said, it was at Antioch. All the followers of Christ, for the first time, were called as Christians.